I just dismissed my patient. Now I'm going to clean and disinfect my room. I'm going to start by putting on my PPE. These are my utility gloves. Gonna get my red transfer box, set it on the back table, lid beside it. I'm gonna take my cover for the chair and turn it into a trash bag, a barrier. Got the napkin, patient napkin. I'm gonna take the chain off, put it in the red transfer box, put the napkin away. I'm going to get over here to my dental work table and get as close as I can to the sharps container and take off the syringe and all the needles and all the leftover from the needles and put it in the sharps container. Then I'm going to take my magnetic burr block and get the excess burrs and put them in the transfer box. And then put the magnetic piece of burr on top of the transfer lid. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get the high speed, slow speed, and the air and water syringe. Untwist the tie, throw it away, take the barrier off, drape it over the chair. Do the same thing for each one. Take the barrier off, drape it over the chair, twist tie, barrier off, drape it over the chair. Next, I'm going to take the barrier for the dental work table and shimmy it off. Then I'm going to come over here to the dental assistant work table. Get the HV, twist it, untie it, take the bag off it, leave it hanging. Do the same for the air water syringe. Leave it. Then I'm going to take the instruments, magnetic in there, close the lid. I'm going to sit this on the the operator stool. I'm going to start off by spraying. I'm going to pick up a hose, spray it, spray the chair, spray the spot where I lay it back down, and do the same for the rest. I'm going to go over to my dental assistant stool, spray every part of it, even the little handle that you can use to operate the chair. I'm going to go back here, spray the dental assistant work table. Do the same for my hoses, for the dental assistant hoses. Pick up a hose, spray it, spray the spot behind it, sit it back down, spray it. Do the same for the other two. Sit it back down, spray it. And I'm going to go to the back table, spray it. I'm going to get me a 4x4 gauze, spray it. And I'm going to start by wiping the top of the chair. Actually, before I do that, before I started spraying everything, I'm going to tie this up and lay this over here, my stuff to take the disinfection. Then I would spray everything down, drape the hoses across from the chair, and then I would start wiping. So start up here, start from below the chair, pick up a hose, wipe the spot, lay it back down, wipe it where I touched it. The same for the other two. My gauze is wet, a little wet, so I'm going to get a new one. Come over to the dental assistant stool, wipe the armrest down, wipe the little lever down, wipe every bit of it down. I'm going to wipe off the dental assistant table. I'm going to take each of my hoses on the dental assistant tray, pick up one, wipe it, wipe behind it, then set it back down, wipe where I touched it. Do the same for the other two. I'm going to wipe the back table down. I'm going to wipe the curing light and the amalgamator down. I'm going to come over here and wipe down the side table. Then I'm going to take my disinfectant spray and I'm going to spray everything down, including picking up each hose and spraying underneath it, laying down and spraying where I touched for each hose. Doing the same for the dental assistant chair, the same for the dental assisting table, the same for my hoses on this side, the HV, the air water syringe, and I'm going to hold, while I'm still holding it, I'm going to spray the spot where it goes, spray behind it, sit it back down, spray the top of it where I touched it. Do that for each one. Spray the back table. Do not spray directly on the amalgamator or on the curing light. Then come and I'm going to let that sit for 10 minutes to make sure disinfection and everything is correct. Then I'm going to take this to disinfection and properly get rid of it. Then I'm going to take my gloves off, my utility gloves. Drape them over the sink. Drape it over the sink. And before I take my utility gloves off, I'm going to get a paper towel. Lay it out on the counter. I've still got my utility gloves on. Take my glasses off. Use another paper towel to get the disinfecting spray. Spray my glasses. Then take my utility gloves off, drape them across the counter of the sink. Fold my hands for 30 seconds. Take my mask off and wash my hands for 1 minute. Procedure complete.